All right, welcome to the Explainer. Today we're going to deconstruct a super popular beginners program. We're not just looking at the how, we're digging into the why. You know, its core design, its philosophy, and why it's actually put together this way.
So let's just start with something I think we can all relate to, right? That feeling that stops so many people before they even begin, just being totally and completely overwhelmed by the whole idea of fitness. It's a huge wall to climb.
And you know what? The guy who created this workout, Joe Wicks, he totally gets it. He talks about how this feeling of being paralyzed is absolutely real. But here's the cool part. Just by tuning in, just by deciding to learn about this, you've already made the leap. You're past just thinking about it, and you're doing something. That first step, it's everything.
Which is why this whole program is built on a very specific promise, right? It's designed to completely tear down that feeling of being overwhelmed. We're talking short workouts, stuff that's gentle on your body, moves that are low impact so you can build some confidence without feeling like you're going to break.
And this quote, this right here, tells you exactly who this is for. This isn't for some super fit athlete. No, this is all about meeting you right where you're at. Maybe you're just starting, maybe you're coming back after a long break, or even recovering from an injury. It's meant to be the perfect starting line.
All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty, the 15-minute blueprint. Let's break down how this thing actually works. I think when you see the structure, you'll realize just how manageable this is.
Okay, so the entire foundation of the workout is this super simple rhythm. You work for 30 seconds, and then you rest for 30 seconds. That's it. A perfect 1-to-1 ratio of work to recovery.
And this 50-50 split, this is the secret sauce for anyone just starting out. See, it's not just about taking a break, it's strategic recovery. It's designed this way to keep you from getting totally gassed out. This means you can keep your form good and actually finish the workout feeling awesome, not, defeated.
So get this. The big takeaway here is that in a 15-minute workout, you're only actually moving for 7.5 minutes. Just 7.5. When you think about it like that, it sounds incredibly doable, doesn't it?
Okay, so let's talk about the moves themselves. What are you actually doing? Well, there are just 5 simple foundational moves, and you repeat them over 3 rounds. The whole idea is to keep it simple and let you master them. First up, it literally could not be any simpler. Just marching on the spot. And look, this isn't about going all out. It's just about gently getting that heart rate up, getting the blood moving, and warming up your joints without all that stressful impact.
And here's what I love. There's a built-in option to change things up. The program is constantly reminding you, hey, you're in the driver's seat. Feel like you've got more in the tank? Go for a jog. If not, just stick with the march. No pressure.
All right, next up, squats. Honestly, this is one of the best functional movements you can possibly do. It builds real-world strength in your quads and your glutes, those big, powerful muscles you use every single day.
And staying true to the whole philosophy here, this is not about perfection. Like it says, you pick how deep you go. It's way more important to focus on controlled form, even if it's a shallower squat. That's how you build a solid foundation. Okay, exercise 3, the step and punch. Now we're adding a little bit of coordination into the mix. This is more than just mindless movement. It's about getting your upper and lower body to work together. That kind of dynamic move engages more muscles, and your brain, too. And this idea of scaling, it's at the heart of the entire program. Let's be real, some days you're going to feel amazing, and other days, not so much. And that is totally okay. The workout is designed for you to dial it up or dial it back whenever you need to. You have all the control.
All right, exercise number 4 is the reverse lunge. This one is fantastic for balance and stability, all while hitting those big leg muscles. Yeah, it definitely takes a little more focus and control than a basic squat.
But again, there is zero pressure to do some perfect knee-to-the-ground lunge you see on Instagram. The real win here comes from that controlled step back and firing up your core. A smaller, controlled movement is the perfect place to start. And finally, exercise number 5, knee smashes. This is a great standing core move. By bringing your arms down to meet your knee, you're getting your abs working without ever having to lie down on the floor for crunches. Super accessible.
In this quote, man, this just sums up the whole thing perfectly. It's not a race, it's not a competition, it's about you listening to your body and moving at a pace that feels right for you right now in this moment.
Okay, so we've talked about the workout itself, but what's really fascinating is that some of the biggest payoffs, they're not even physical. They actually happen after you're done.
Look, the science on this is absolutely clear. Even these short, little bursts of movement can have a huge positive impact on your mental health.
It's been proven to boost your mood, release those feel-good chemicals like serotonin, and really help you manage stress and anxiety. That post-workout high, it is a real thing.
All right, we have to talk about something that scares a lot of beginners off. That muscle soreness, technically called DOMS, or delayed onset muscle soreness. You know what I'm talking about. That stiffness you feel a day or two after a workout. But listen, it is not a sign you did something wrong. It's actually a sign you did something right. It's literally your muscles repairing themselves and building back stronger.
I absolutely love this way of thinking about it. Instead of dreading that soreness, reframe it. It's your body literally saying thank you. Thank you for challenging me, for giving me a reason to adapt and get stronger. It's tangible proof that you're making progress.
So when we break it all down, a workout like this, it's really less about the specific moves and more about the incredible power of small, achievable wins. When you understand the why behind it all, it gives you the confidence you need to build a real habit. It empowers you to take back control of your own fitness journey, one single, manageable step at a time.